Welcome to Fact Friday. Here's a surprising one. Cutting back on salt can actually make your blood pressure worse, especially if you're eating low carb or keto. Now, when you look at the guidelines, they say stay under about 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. That's about a teaspoon of salt. The American Heart Association pushes that even lower, and they recommend that you stay under 1,500 milligrams per day. But those numbers are based on a high-carb diet, the standard American diet, where your body naturally holds on to sodium. On keto and carnivore, it's a very different picture. When carbs are low, insulin drops, and then your kidneys flush out the sodium. And along with that, it'll flush out the magnesium and potassium as well. That's why many people get fatigue, dizziness, or keto flu. But restricting salt on top of that can really backfire. Your body will then activate stress hormones, your blood vessels tighten, and blood pressure actually goes up because it's not getting the blood flow and oxygen because your pressure's too low and you're getting those symptoms. So most people on keto do best with 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams of sodium per day. That's about 1.5 to 2.5 teaspoons of salt. Along with that, aim for 1,000 to 3,500 milligrams of potassium from foods like salmon, avocado, and spinach, and 300 to 500 milligrams of magnesium, ideally glycinate or malate. Sorry, the sun's going in and out here. The fact is, on keto, the real danger isn't too much salt, it's too little salt. But this isn't a one-size-fits-all rule, and you need to adjust your sodium based on how you feel. You need to monitor your energy, your muscle cramps, your dizziness, even sleep. And if you have high blood pressure or you're on medication, keep an eye on your numbers and always work with your healthcare provider. The right amount of salt should make you feel better, not worse. I've seen people get dizzy spells and even higher blood pressure when they tried to keep their salt low because they were following outdated guidelines. Once they added back electrolytes, their energy improved and their blood pressure normalized. So if you're keto and you've been afraid of salt, rethink it. Sodium is your friend, not your enemy. And if you want to know how to time your electrolytes for energy and sleep, check out yesterday's video, Biohack Thursday. I'll link it below on the Daily Spoonful. That's your Fact Friday. Salt smarter, not smaller. I'll see you tomorrow for Strategy Saturday.